United States also. He lives close to
Oh,
me.
United States also, right?
Yeah. Okay, so hello guys. Today I'm here with Viv. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Vivian, the founder of Ghost Hunter Wales.
Oh my. Happened again. Guys,
Don't
we have
mess
to
us
restart
up
this.
again. Don't you mess us up again.
We have to restart this. That's gonna get me copyrighted.
What happened there?
It won't if it's less than 15 seconds.
It will. That's copyright. That's copyright by turn.
I know,
What
but
was
I'm
that?
saying it has to be more than 15 seconds of a sound that's got royalties. It has to be longer than 15 seconds.
You sure?
Yep. I use stuff all the time.
What was
Okay.
what was the sound there?
Okay, I'm going to go off you and believe that's true. If it is wrong, I'll be very mad. Anyway, let's begin. So Vivian's introduced himself. Do you want to carry on explaining who you are?
Then you can come beat me up. How about that? With ketchup.
You're over the sea.
Yep.
Viv, do you want to carry on explaining who you are?
Are you talking to Vivian?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Do you want to carry on explaining who you are and what your channel's about?
Tell us about
Yes.
yourself.
So I'm the founder of Ghost Hunter Wales. We're based in North Wales. We're a team of paranormal investigators that we try to be a little bit different from what I call the run-of-the-mill investigators that go out doing old asylums and haunted castles and stuff like that. We tend to concentrate on what I like to call living properties. In other words, places of work, people's homes, places where there's life and people are claiming to have paranormal activity going on. We like to go in and investigate it. We do the occasional graveyard, and somewhere where you might expect to find some activity.
Absolutely. When it comes to graveyards, as you know, that's my favorite place to go to, but I'm trying to cut down on them because I've been told I'm going to too many. Anyway, Rosie, do you want to explain who you are and what your channel is about?
Yes, I do have a channel on YouTube called The Spectral Sailor. That is where I stream the live shows that are currently actually in the process of being moved over. Because we've been on Paranormal United Network the whole time, and then I stream also to my Facebook page, which is The Spectral Sailor. We will be streaming on different platforms, and I'm not 100% sure exactly when we'll switch over, but the Things Network, we're going to also be streaming on Things Network, and I don't think that they're going to debut any streaming until next month. And I'm also from the Oklahoma, Arkansas area in the United States. I live near Jason, and we are on a paranormal team together, and we've been working together for quite a while, and we've actually known each other for about 13 or 14 years. So if you have any questions or secrets you want to know about Jason or embarrassing crap, then ask me. No.
Of course, we'll get to Jason next after we get to these comments. I notice there are 4 comments here waiting to be seen. Christina Bell, hello, how are you? The Silent Hunter, as always, good evening to you all. I'm off out in a short while. That's okay. The Silent Hunter, he has told me where he's going. He's off for an investigation, I think. So congratulations. Hope you enjoy your night. Richard Lewis, hello. And Christina Bell, hi, Richard. Okay, here we go. Jason, want to explain who you are?
Yeah, my name's Jason Walker. Like Rosie said, we're on a team together, founded Not Terror Collective, and co-host with her on the Spectral Sailor. And I live in Oklahoma in the States, and it's right near the Arkansas border, like she said. And we do all types of paranormal investigations, and we go on these shows, and like you said, we host our own show and have guests come on. So yeah, just all things paranormal.
Very good. And right, so the main topic of tonight is as well, guys. I'm obviously going to add all their channels to the description as I always do. I can't do that right now though because I'm live streaming, so I'll have to do that afterwards. But I will put it in the comments very quickly. So hold on, Rosie, do you want to keep talking, or were you free to keep talking?
Sure.
I'm going to get the comments very quickly and get to the description.
You guys had mentioned what kind of investigations that you prefer to do, And you said, Vivian, that you prefer to do and focus on mostly living investigations, which we have done quite a few of, probably more of those than anything, which is when you go into a place that's actually got, it's open for business, or it's being, lots of movement back and forth. It's vacated and stuff like that. But we also have done several places that are not really living places, but they're places that you would pay to get in, and they're actually hosted by an owner that brings groups in to do ghost hunting. So I don't really know if you'd say that's like in between living and abandoned.
Okay. Very quickly. Sorry to interrupt. Okay, guys. This comment here is Viv's channel in the top right corner, Ghost Hunter Worlds. Go and subscribe to that. To the two people who are currently watching. Next, I'll put the guy next to me.
Yeah.
And
the blue shirt.
And then we'll put Rosie on here next. So, Viv, do you want to explain about your new project? I just
want to come back to what Rosie was saying there, because I think the one big advantage with what I like to call living investigations is there's energy, because the building's occupied and in use. There's energy there, isn't there? That can be used. So I think that actually increases your chances of activity. That's my thoughts. I may be wrong.
I agree. Actually,
I mean, if you've got an abandoned building, a derelict building, there's no power, there's no life, there's it just. I think you could be flogging a dead horse unless it's got some real serious history.
I believe you're there, Viv, right? And this is what I'm actually going to say now. Recently, I've actually visited a building from the 1800s, and two buildings, one from the 1800s and just one that's abandoned, burnt down gym. And many ghost hunters, they go to abandoned places, making, top videos about it being haunted and all that. Well, I made up my mind that if I go to an abandoned location, I'm not going to do a ghost hunt there, because that's what people think you're going to do, and that's what people think fake. So I actually changed my mind, and I actually made an exploration video instead of ghost hunting.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I kind of changed it
to just do an explore.
Yeah.
Than an actual investigation. Yeah.
And that's what I done there. Viv, I'm going to ask you a question first, because obviously, is this your son here, Lampsy192?
Yes, that's my son, Paul.
Oh, hello, Paul. How are you doing?
I did actually invite him to come and join us. I knew you wouldn't object to that, yeah. But unfortunately, he's unable to be with me this evening. But he did say he would tune in. So there he is. You can see he's watching.
Hopefully. Well, thank you there, Paul. I have actually seen you on Viv's channel. Obviously, as you know, I watch it quite often. I've been subscribed to him since 2020. But in the future, you want to do a show, definitely get in touch, and we could have you and Viv on here. It'd be very, very interesting to interview the both of you. Obviously, that would be an interview on your team in specific. But yeah, do you want to explain a little bit about the prickly pig? No, the prickly pig.
Oh, prickly pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to. The idea of prickly pig is I want to offer my viewers and subscribers a wider range of subjects. Yeah, I don't want to set up two channels. That I just can't be bothered with running two channels. So what I've done, I've set up you can have what they call lists, can't you? So I've set up prickly pig as a separate list on our channel, and the idea is that I will make videos, probably local content. I put one up today of a vintage car show or classic car show that was here a couple of weeks ago. That's the first video that's gone live. It's only a short one, but basically anything that I think might be of interest that's non-paranormal to any, because obviously our viewers that watch paranormal stuff have got other interests as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't believe that our viewers and our subscribers are only interested in the paranormal. There must be some other content I can create that would appeal to them.
Yeah,
and of course, we can bring in new viewers and new subscribers as well by having mixed content.
I actually understand. I actually believe in what you're doing. Obviously, obviously, like I just said, I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm trying to do abandoned buildings as well. So I've kind of brought in exploration and ghost hunting because I know some of my reviewers might not like to oversee ghost hunting. The majority of them do because my channel is based off ghost hunting. Explorations is good as well because it gives you the one. If you don't like the one, you might like the other. And I understand what you're doing there, and I believe it's possibly a very good way to grow. And very quickly, subbed. I believe you're saying spectral, but okay, but not ghost whales because I'm ready subbed. Thank you there.
Walker.
Thank you there, Samantha.
Nice to see you there.
Appreciate that. Obviously, Lampsey, hello. I hope you're having a great day. I thought you paused since I know your name. Hope you're having a great night and enjoying yourself. So, Viv, about this World War II tunnel, obviously, I do hope to go there with you in the future. Obviously, I am planning December. But I'm going to get it done eventually. Just know that I'm taking my time, but I'm going to get it done.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Just don't rush anything. There's no,
No, I know that.
You need to be prepared.
Prepared.
What is the weather like there in December where you're at?
In December, it can get quite bad.
Yes.
It depends where you are. It depends. It varies. If you're in the wrong part of the country, you might have floods. If you're somewhere else, you might just get a bit of rain. It just depends where you are. Because obviously I'm South Wales, Viv is North Wales.
Very wet here in the mountains. Very wet.
Very wet? Nah.
But there's not a lot of snow or ice or anything?
We only have snow. We have snow occasionally. We actually had it in, I think it was it January, February, or March? It was one of those months this year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We've not seen any snow in North Wales, where we are anyway, for quite a while now.
Oh, well, I think we had it in
but not where we are.
That's mad because I think we had it in either January, February, or March. We actually had quite a bit of snow, and I was actually quite shocked really because I wasn't expecting it. Like forecast was all sunny, all of a sudden snow comes falling out of nowhere. I'm thinking where did all this come from? Obviously, Jason, about you as well. How many investigations have you been on and all?
Yeah, we've done a ton of investigations from residential places to some of the more well-known places. We cover it all, so it does keep us pretty busy. And I think probably some of our favorite things to do is to do the residential stuff, try to help people. It is cool to do the well-known famous places too, but it comes back to all trying to help people figure out what they're going through.
That's quite
Or to
interesting.
figure out what's going on there, even.
Can I just ask Jason quickly, and you as well, Jared, or any of you even come to that? Do you not think that some of these places can be over-investigated?
Yeah. They are.
Yeah.
If you're talking about, I know you guys are over there, but I'm sure you've heard of Waverly Hills in Kentucky here.
I've heard of that. Yeah, definitely.
Most everybody has, but it's those places like that, or you're talking about like the Lizzie boarding house, or just like the Queen Mary, whatever it is. The well-known places are just hit. One weekend after another, people coming in there asking the same questions over and over and over. But the spirits probably gets pretty annoyed by that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Exactly. I've actually got something as well. Over here in Wales, the most famous location for South Wales anyway is the Skirridin. Vivian, you been there? For me, I went there last year. I do plan on going again with another team called Paranormal Wales UK. I'm just waiting on dates at the moment. But as I went there, I had a few things on camera. So I gotta be honest, that is a place they say is really big, but I actually did catch a few things on camera. Now, a few months after I uploaded it, this lady called Shaz commented that she heard a girl laughing. I did not hear this in months because I don't watch my videos. I just put them up. I watch them sometimes. Anyway, she commented she heard a girl laughing, and then she put the timestamp. So I was pretty curious. But I actually might show you in a minute. So I clicked on it, and you can actually hear a little girl, going like in the background. I'm like, what on earth? I did not hear that myself. How come the camera picked it up? I was shocked.
Yeah.
I just couldn't explain it. But I'll actually show you that. I'll actually show you that now, actually.
We get a lot of that kind of stuff too, because when we do our investigations, we do them live on our Facebook page. So like
right.
a lot of stuff we don't catch, So but people watching will.
So what is your Facebook page?
Just look up Not Terror Collective, and you can. There's two different. There's a business page and there's a group page too. So
Viv just left. What happened there? You'll join back. Hold on. Let me message him.
Yep.
I'll message him. I'm not sure what happened there. I'll have a look at that now. Hold on. Let me just quickly search it up. There he is. He's back. There he is. I'm not sure what happened there.
Sorry, guys. I meant to warn you at the beginning. This time of night, our internet tends to disconnect quite frequently. But it's only briefly. Okay.
Okay, that's okay. No worries, Viv. Obviously, as you know.
You just wanted to be on the bottom of the screen. That's why you did it.
I like it.
Jason and
Hey,
Dom.
that's sweet.
It's like a card shuffle, isn't it? We just all shuffled around. I stayed where I am.
Did I miss much anyway?
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually going to show you that right now. Let me just quickly get onto it. I'll show you it actually because I believe if I find it in the comments. Right. Okay. I'm going to have the volume up and see if you guys can hear it. Rosie, just to ask, have I got to put headphones in if I want you guys to hear the volume?
I can put headphones in. Is that what you're saying? We'll hear it. We'll hear it.
No. I mean, have I got to put headphones in?
Have you got to? Probably if you're playing it and it doesn't want to get feedback from where you're playing it, you might want to, but you don't have to. I don't think.
I'll put it on. I'll quickly grab my headphones.
Yeah, I would do it just to be safe because people that do that, they usually have headphones on.
Okay, I'll get my headphones very quickly. You guys don't need them as long as your volume is all the way up. I'll see if you guys can hear it.
We'll hear better if we have them on. It'll be a better chance of hearing the voice.
Yeah, that'd be okay. I'll quickly grab my headphones. I'll if you right over here.
I'll just go back and listen to it later if I don't hear it now, and I'll listen to it.
Here it is. Well, it's kind of crazy to be honest because I didn't hear this, and it is hard to hear it. So very carefully you hear it. Okay, let me quickly. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it was part 4. I could be very wrong. Scary in part 4. I actually made 6 parts here. Damn, it's been almost a year since I've done this. 11 months.
You said a bad word. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, here we go. All right, so I kind of got it paused. Let me go to the comments. I'll search through. Let me quickly share the screen. Share screen.
I have my ear down here if it looks funny. I'm listening really.
Hey guys, can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Yeah.
It's loading right now.
Okay, thank you.
Now I see the screen, yeah. And
let me quickly
the words.
the comment. I think it was this one. Oh, this is it. The little sound at 610, right? So a woman called Shaz, the Sharonator, wrote a comment to me. Because, hi, Jared. Enjoying the pub videos at the moment. You and James are brave to investigate a long time there. There was a little sound at 610. It did sound like something unlocked, as you said. The Judge Man figure is a bit scary, lol. Might have the wrong comment there. No mention of a laugh. Down again. Oh, this is it. Okay. Hi, just after you said about the room the girl speaks to you in, there was a little cry sound or a laugh sound, like it from a child. Keep safe, guys. I'm actually going to play this sound. All right. Are you guys ready to hear this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Do you guys hear that?
Oh yeah.
What was
Did
that?
you hear that? Did you hear it very quickly?
No, I heard something else.
You hear something else? I'll do it again. Let me go down. It's easier when I pause it in it, so you guys. All right. 1541. Okay, so I'll do it again. And it's been tagged in the post. Okay, I'll do it again. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, listen.
Okay.
Did you hear that at that time? All right, so it's just as it starts, just as I say start, you can hear it. Hold
You're
on.
speaking to me in.
Hold on.
Right.
It's on this bit, right? So be silent now. Don't make no noise, and you can hear it. Like honestly, like it's very very quiet, but you can just about hear it now.
Okay.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah.
Did you hear it that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before that, it sounded like someone whispering
I heard that too.
Exactly.
another
Exactly.
language that wasn't your language,
Exactly. It was mad. Viv, did you hear that?
like Aramaic or Latin.
Can
You
Viv
heard that
hear
too?
us?
I heard whispering.
Huh?
I heard
Viv, can you hear us?
Did you say Lutheran?
Viv, can you hear us? No?
Are you alive, Vivian?
All right, you might be messaging me. Hold on. Viv?
Sorry, I went to turn the speakers up and press the wrong button and put them off.
Oh, okay. Did you hear that then, Viv?
I didn't hear it. No, sorry.
Okay, I'll be playing it then. I'll be playing it. It's okay.
I'll
Yeah,
turn the
as long as
volume
you fell
up now.
asleep.
Right, so those guys heard it. I'll explain it to you again now. So at 15:41 of my video, Shaz heard a laugh. I'll pause it for
Can you
for
wait
you.
just
very
1
quickly.
second?
Yep,
Can I grab some headphones?
of course.
Okay, I'll be right back. It'll take me 1 minute.
Long this was the bathroom that I think I heard a little girl speaking to me in. Right. Okay.
That's supposed to happen. That's supposed to happen. Okay.
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 I got some
This
headphones.
was the bathroom that I think I heard a little girl speaking to me
Yeah,
in.
you have an echo now.
Okay, right. So, guys, are you ready, Viv? You ready this time?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let me stick my headphones in.
Okay.
Hang on.
So,
I can't use headphones on the system. Sorry.
Just a second.
okay, so in the last few times, they've said well, obviously, people have heard a girl laughing. Jason, you said you heard it, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, right. So if you listen very carefully, you can actually hear it. It is very quiet, so you just gotta like really listen. Okay, so like don't make a sound because you will miss it. It took me a few attempts because I was like, what on earth is the lady on about? Is she drugged up or something? And she isn't, because if you listen to it, you can actually hear it. Okay, Viv, Rosie, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, ready.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Right. Okay.
Did you hear it that time?
Yeah.
I don't hear her
can't-
laughing. I hear her whispering.
I'll have
I hear
to watch
whispering.
it afterwards, Jared. I can't hear it now.
Can't hear it? I'll put it back. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. Okay, nice bit.
Girl speaking to me in.
Okay, I'll do it again. Now, as I say a girl speaking to me in, you can hear something after it. Let me quickly show you.
Right. Okay.
That was it there. So was like, did you not hear that, Viv?
No, sorry.
Okay, how about you, Rosie? Did you hear it? You got headphones in?
You know what's weird?
What?
I heard it, but that time it was like it wasn't there anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
it
It's
disappeared.
crazy.
But sometimes I
crazy.
hear about that phenomena happening to many other investigators and many other people going back and knowing with even a witness that they heard something or saw something, and then they go back and it's gone.
Yeah. I just can't explain it. Jason, do you know what that could be? Because I can't explain it. It's like you hear a laugh and then it's just not there.
You can hear it too, and it almost sound like the one the first time you played it.
Yeah.
I heard that, but I also heard like some whispering somewhere that wasn't
Exactly.
wasn't you.
Wasn't him. Yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
soft.
Exactly. And the only other guy with me at this point was my partner at the time, James. He's still with me on the team now, but that was the only other guy who was with me, and he doesn't sound like a girl. He
It
wasn't
sounds
speaking
like
at
a
this point.
girl. Yeah, really
It was a
soft.
girl, but it was just strange. However, that was the only big thing I actually had at the Skirridin. I also had at the time a sound of a piano, but I haven't actually took that any further because it could have been a prank played. And obviously, as a paranormal investigator, I got to think that I can't go investigating every small sound because that could have
Yeah.
been my friend on his phone. So I didn't want to take that any further, because as a paranormal investigator, I like to be truthful, not false. So I didn't, move forward with investigating that sound. But it was weird to hear that sound in the bathroom, that like a
It's
little girl.
creepy. It was creepy.
It is. Viv, how about you? You also went to the Skewed Inn, didn't you? Was there anything in particular that you caught there that you would say is?
I think the weekend we went to the Skewed Inn, all the spirits were on holiday.
There was something though, wasn't it? Because there was something. Because I was actually watching your Skewed Inn video. You went inside that little prison cell, and there was something in there, wasn't it? I remember you was talking about it.
Yeah, I did actually get spooked in there. I don't know why. It might have just been because I was on my own and it was dark, and it was eerie, But the strange thing came after that when I forget who we were with. Emma and John, was it? Yeah, is it Emma, John and Emma? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Emma and John from Paranormal Rules.
Yeah. When they were doing their bit on the stairs, John was inside that cell filming Emma, who was outside on the landing. Yeah, and apparently the stool moved, although he didn't know what it was that moved. He just heard something move. Yeah. And I say, when I looked in the room, the stool was right back against the wall, which isn't where I left it, and apparently nobody had moved it. But we can't. It's another one of those cases where you can't, for 100% say it's paranormal. Somebody may have moved the stool and we haven't noticed it. Although, as far as we're aware, nobody else had been in there.
Yeah. But Viv, I've actually got to be completely honest with you. You, as a paranormal investigator, have done so well. You've you had those sounds, and you know when to investigate and when to not. Like we just said, you thought that maybe one of the team members might have moved it. You know when to investigate and when to not, and that really does surprise me. How you run the team with so much passion and experience.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, my wife is a total skeptic. She started with us on investigations, and when something happens, she can explain it away straight away. No hesitation. She knows what it is. Yeah, but as paranormal investigators, you've got to keep an open mind. You can't put everything down. Oh yeah, that's paranormal. You've got to look for causes. If that makes sense, you can't just say yes, that's paranormal. You run the risk of making yourself look stupid and making yourself look fake. Yeah,
that is true.
I agree. It's just
the one thing we
don't want to get a feeling as well. Like when you go into paranormal investigation, these subscribers, they obviously they like to see your video and they like to give you feedback, and that also really helps us improve as well, because the recommendations they give are like serious. Like I've had many recommendations. Like if people think I don't do a good job, they tell me. They believe I do a good job, they tell me, and that's what's good. It's good how people give you honest feedback about it as well, because it helps you improve.
That's true.
Have you ever thought that? Like,
yeah, I don't get as much feedback as I would like. I mean, we do encourage feedback. I like our viewers to leave comments. Obviously, I like it when they say, well done, great investigator, all that sort of thing. But I also like it equally as much when they look up and say, I don't think that was paranormal or whatever, nobody's accused ever of being fake. I think we make it quite clear that we might think something's paranormal. We don't claim it's paranormal. Yeah. We leave it open to the viewer to determine whether they think it's paranormal or not.
That is a good entertainment aspect of everything.
So, Jason, how about you then? What's your opinion on feedback? After a panel investigation, like when people give you feedback, what's your opinions on that? Do you ever think people are too skeptic, or what do you think?
Yeah, no, I kind of agree with him as far as you putting your stuff out there and people giving you their opinion on it. We've put some things out there, some pictures and stuff, and people say it could be, whatever other than paranormal, and that's fine. And you know, you got to welcome the people who want to give you criticism and feedback and stuff. Come what you're saying to change things up and to maybe do things a little different. But you know, it's all part of it. You know, especially if you're putting yourself out there and you're putting your name out there and your team and all that stuff, you know, you can't you can't just not expect to have some negativity come back to you. But it's great to have the positive stuff and the reinsurance and things like that, what you're saying too. So
yeah, definitely. How about you, Rosie? What's your opinions on that?
I was going to say, when people do, you obviously want to have like a big, huge, you know, tool belt of thought processes of what something could and couldn't be, because it's going to affect if you're going to be able to identify what it wants or why it's there, what purpose is there, why is it still, you know, remaining in that.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I got a very quick question. My laptop is going crazy. If I leave the stream and rejoin it, will I still be able to control the broadcast?
Yeah.
And Rosie, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to leave the stream. You guys just keep talking. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm sorry about this.
I think that it's good if people do like have that kind of like they're kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? They're challenging what you found, or they're challenging what evidence you had. And sometimes we actually go back to the location to show them that there wasn't anything there, that it would have been what they thought it was. Like if they thought it was a bush or a tree or something like that, we will actually revisit the location and do a video and say, here's the location and here's the spot. One of us can walk over and say, here's the spot where that photo was taken, and there looked like there was a ghost or a spirit in it, and this is the spot, and there's nothing here except me standing here showing you that there's nothing here. There's not a tree, there's not a bush. Just
we will do the same, Rosie.
Yeah.
And in fact, that's exactly what we did with the World War II bomb shelter, where we captured that figure. I don't know if I want to ask Jared actually if he's looked at this. But we went back and we showed that wall, and there was nothing there that could be creating a shadow or anything. But I'll ask Jared about that figure to see if he's looked at it and what he thinks, because I didn't get as many comments on that figure as I expected to get. Did you see the figure? The figure in the bomb store. Did you see it?
I didn't see no figure. No, I didn't see anything. The only thing I've actually caught on your channel, and one thing I actually, you know, am quite curious about, is when you went to the graveyard before with Becky, I saw something white go up there like jumper and like come and disappear from the other side. That's one thing I have always thought about. Like, what could that be? Because it went up and then it disappeared.
Okay. I just wondered if you would. It's the video where I say we captured a figure, but is he naked?
I get you. Yeah.
You may well not have watched it yet.
Maybe that's why they didn't say anything.
Okay. We have got some comments. Let me quickly get to these. I'm sorry, guys, not answering. I'm just
that's okay.
Sort of see here. Right. So, Vivian, would you offer channel memberships?
Probably. It's something I don't understand much about, to be honest with you. I mean, we've got Patreon and we've got you PayPal donate. If somebody can explain to me exactly what memberships is, I'm sure it's something we're quite.
I'll explain it because I'm actually eligible to offer them. Samantha, as it goes, Viv can't do memberships at the moment because he hasn't got 1,000 subscribers.
He doesn't have,
Oh, that's
a certain amount of views and subscribers, right?
Even if he did, I don't think he would be. Like, the same with me. I haven't done that either because what like I see it, what's that? Anyway, I see if you're a paranormal investigator. Who was that? You? Okay.
Jason. Not me. It was Jason.
Okay, I got you. If you're a paranormal investigator and you offer memberships, it's weird because what else do you have more to offer apart from exploring another location that other people want to see? Right? It's the same like, oh my gosh, he does memberships, right? All that is people paying to see another video that could be faked. So as paranormal investigators, I don't think anybody would really want to do that. I haven't known any legit paranormal investigators who.
I would say though, if you offer other stuff like a package, like a subscription package, like you send them a T-shirt and a sticker or something like that, then that would be different.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then would you do that every month? Because don't forget, a membership lasts every month.
Yeah.
You can't do that every month.
Yeah, I've not looked into
It depends on how involved that you are, I think.
To be honest, Viv, I think even when you do reach 1,000, it's up to you if you consider it, but personally, it's not something I'd recommend because, to be honest, I can start doing that right now. It might be a good way to earn money, but at the end of the day, you can't always make a video great, and that's why people start faking. That's how you start going down the wrong road.
That is very true. That usually starts happening.
So that's why
set it up that way.
Your videos are only as good as the content that's in them, and
exactly.
we're not really in control of what happens on these investigations, are we? So
exactly, and that's why I'm trying to say that memberships don't always work.
One thing I will say to Samantha, I mean, I don't know what part of the world she's in, but certainly if any of our YouTube viewers are local, they would be welcome to come and join us on an investigation at some point. That's probably better than any membership could possibly be.
That is very true.
Exactly.
I would agree.
That's really true. So thank you there, Viv, for your opinion, and obviously Rosie as well.
So when I move there, then I'm going to come hunt with you guys. But when I move there, it's going to be a long time from now.
You're welcome.
Garcia, subscribe to the both of you. Thank you there, Garcia.
Thank you, Garcia.
Hello, Crazy Steve. That's just my friend, guys. I don't know if he's a fan of the channel or not, but he's just my friend. That's all I know. Hey, Jared and guest. Hello, Paranormal Explorers. That's Dave. Hello. That is Dave. I suppose you know Dave, don't you, Viv?
Quite possibly. My memory's terrible for names and faces.
That's okay.
I get muddled up.
We got another one here. We got. Why am I comment showing? Show. Here we go. Always good to be back.
I was going to tell you.
I do the same.
You have a little bit of static, Jared.
I have members. They get perks, early release of video priority, replied messages and stickers. Yes, that's one thing you could do. But to be honest, as a panel investigator, I don't like to just say you got to pay me for me to message you back. I don't like to do that. At the end of the day, I could just message anyone back for free. What's the point? Yeah. Like, I see it as fans as friends. You don't ignore friends and say to them, I want £2 off you, and then I'll give you a reply. You just give them a reply because you're supposed to. They're your friends. Like, that's the way I see it. Obviously, that's just my opinion. But yeah, absolutely. Early release of videos, yes, I agree with that. And perks, I agree with that. And stickers, absolutely. And members meetup, absolutely. But yeah. Only thing I disagree with is the messages part. Like with the messages, just reply to them because at the end of the day, subs are family.
I always reply to YouTube comments. You've got the option to reply to them, and I always do reply. Sometimes it's just a thumbs up because that's really all it needs. But other
sometimes yes,
still reply.
Yeah, me too. Or at least like it or love it or whatever platform it's on. I give it some kind of attention.
Yeah. Besides, Jared, if you're like us, you're not in it for the money. You're in it for us. We're looking for the truth. In search of the truth is our motto. Yeah. We want to try and find the evidence.
I will be honest with you, right? Being in it for the money is the wrong thing because if you're in it for the money, then you just go in like you're just gonna go down the wrong road, and you're always gonna get caught in the end anyway because you're gonna put something up and people will be like, "Yeah, I caught you." Because to be honest, people watch Oh My Gosh, right? You scroll down his comments, you will find a few comments of people pointing out different things that he's faked. But I bet you some of those comments are just deleted straight away because Omar does look at his comments most probably, but just don't want to go down the wrong road. It's one way to do it. Then the channel goes down.
I stopped watching him ages ago.
Yeah, I was actually a big fan of his once. You know that. I'm not embarrassed to admit that I was a big fan of his, and I only realized after doing my own investigations how fake he was because I never thought anything.
Once you start really doing your own stuff, you realize all of the TV shows are Chuck E. Cheese, and it's not really Chuck E. Cheese when you go out there.
How about you, Jason? Have you ever seen Oh My Gosh and all that?
I don't think so, but it kind of sounds like you're sort of comparing him to like Zach Bagans in a way, because
I'm comparing him to like a famous ghost hunter. Famous ghost hunters usually have something behind their sleeve. Not all of them do, but you know what I mean.
That's what I mean. Like, a lot of their stuff's embellished a little bit for TV ratings and things, but I mean, I think everybody that actually does this stuff, everybody knows that. So It's entertainment. Their show is entertainment. That's what it's for.
Exactly.
They're not gonna be on TV if people aren't watching. So if they can't get exciting things to happen, which you guys know is when we go to places, most of the time nothing happens.
I'm not sure who was messaging me at this point though, but it was last year, like probably December time. I was messaging Viv's Instagram page. I'm not sure if it was you running it or Becky at the time, but I was messaging it, and she was actually. It was Becky, wasn't it? Yeah. I thought so. And she was warning me not to watch Omar because obviously he fakes. Same with CJ as Paranormal Floors. And I mentioned that in a minute, Paranormal Floors. But like same with CJ, I was telling her that I watched them and I believe they're real and all that. And she was like, "Well, you shouldn't watch them because I know they're fake and all that." And like at the time, I disagreed with her. But at that point, I was only new to Paranormal.
Yeah.
So I actually understand how easy it is to be brainwashed by Omar. And, I understand how many of you are. But, I know a lot of people just going to disagree with me anyway because a lot of you are Omar fans. Okay.
I actually like him, but I don't disagree with you.
Thank you, Rosie.
I agree that some of it is not real.
I like him. I like him as a good guy. He's a good guy. He does help people out. Got to be honest with that. He does have money. He helps people. But I just don't agree with his videos. I'm sorry.
Not all of them. The older ones, maybe like the older ones when he first started out, maybe.
On my iPhone, okay.
Didn't need to know that. One guy I do like on YouTube is The Shape.
Yes, you mentioned him.
He lets us know who's fake and who's faking content.
I like The Shape. Right, I'm actually a huge fan of The Shape. The only video I disagreed with, I'm not sure if you've seen this, Viv, but he made a video. Like obviously, like I just said, I agree Omar is fake, but he made a video explaining too much, and he said, "Oh, Omar needs to be insulted because he gave a homeless man money on camera." Now, at this point, I understand The Shape's trying to say that he gave them the money, then flashed it back, like taking the mick on camera. But at the end of the day, Omar putting a video up with helping the homeless is actually putting hope out there and inspiring other people to help the homeless.
It is.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't agree with that The Shape has done, but apart from that, I love The Shape.
Yeah,
absolutely love him. He's great. He speaks the truth. I understand that Omar messaged him once, didn't he? I think I saw a post about something, but Omar messaging him or something.
Yeah, they've had words. They have had words. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely have words. I agree what he's doing, saying he's fake, but I just think he shouldn't keep saying the same thing over and over again because once he said it, it's said. It's nothing more to be said, is it? Like he's just basically basing his channel off exposing people.
Unfortunately, the Shape does attack the same person on numerous occasions. But
I'm not here to insult them though.
That's largely because they keep putting out new videos and they're still faking it. And all the Shape is asking is for people to say, well, look, if it's fake, say it's for entertainment purposes. Don't pretend it's real. And this is the message he's trying to get across. Don't pretend it's real, which is what a lot of them are doing.
I understand that. And obviously, that's why I said I absolutely love him. He's great, but that was the only video I disagree with. But I'm actually subscribed to The Shape. I've actually watched a few of his videos. I don't have time to watch all of them, but I've watched a few. And that's just my overall opinion on him. Any of you two here heard of him? Jason and Rosie?
No, I've never heard of him.
No.
I know who he is. I've heard of him before, And I know who Omar is.
He is worth a watch.
And Omar, I know who that is.
Garcia.
Thank you, Garcia.
Loving this. Thank you, Garcia.
I would say it's Marconi, but I don't know.
I watch Omar, CJ, and Mossad. Yes, it's entertaining, of course, but that's the
thing. I know who that is too.
As long as you understand it is entertainment and it's not real, it's fine. Yeah.
I will admit his videos are good. They are very well edited. They just are good, but I just can't watch them knowing they're fake because I just feel sorry for all the people knowing that. Well, I feel sorry for the people thinking it's real, right?
Yeah, as long as they know that it's not, then I don't think there's a problem with it. Now, if some teenagers get some kind of idea, like teenagers want to go and do something, and it doesn't. I
started watching him. The only guy, he has a big friendship bubble, right? Have you guys ever heard of Aiden Escapades?
No, I don't think so.
It's one of his friends. It's one of his friends who recorded with him on a few occasions. He gets out with more time. It's
Oh wait,
Omar's.
I think I know the name Aiden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Omar's great friend. He's been on his channel and everything. Well, I actually spoke to Aiden recently. Did an interview with him. He's actually on the channel. I just don't have his face. I only have his voice because StreamYard was messing up on the night.
Yeah.
Anyway, I spoke to him, and I got to admit, the only guy out of all of Omar's friends who I totally agree is doing things right is Aiden, because number one, he doesn't ask for money. He doesn't like brag about money. He just puts his post up. You know, sometimes I think he might have a little overreaction, but fairly, I think he's generally doing a great job. But I don't want people to believe he's fake, because I honestly don't think he is. He's done amazing. And he's only got 17,000 subscribers, but well, only. He's got 17,000. That is quite a lot.
That's
It's
a
more than me.
lot of people.
It's more than me. I've only got 2,000.
I only have like
So,
probably 17. No.
you
Just
have.
kidding.
Last
I
time
think I
checked-
have 30 something.
Last time I checked, George, you had 45, I think.
Oh, do
45?
I?
45.
Okay. I had a
I
couple
believe.
of new ones this last week.
I don't know what we're up to.
We have 5,000 on our group page.
That is awesome. 5,000. I also have 5,000 on my Instagram, but my Instagram, I don't post videos on my Instagram. They're just for pictures. Because if I started posting videos on Instagram, I can't make them longer than 15 minutes. My investigations are usually at least 30 minutes long. So yeah.
I think Rosie deals with our Instagram. I don't know, but I think there's like
right. You're being blocked. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm just going to show you the comment. You shouldn't keep saying the same thing over and over again. We'll get off the live stream then. Yeah. Obviously a fake account. We don't ask you to watch it, but thank you. You're being
Flat
blocked.
Earth Moon Dancing. That name.
Honestly, I don't understand these trolls.
I don't either.
Have we repeated something over and
crazy.
over again?
Yeah.
Have we repeated anything?
The worst ones that I see are
Mad.
psychic spammers that are trying to get you to pay them money and call them to get a psychic reading every time that we do like Paranormal United Network and stuff. There are so many of those people doing that.
Definitely. Viv, I also had a question for you, Viv. Obviously, your channel will be in the description after this. I'm hoping your subscribers do grow up. So obviously, I really want to help you out. You know, obviously, you're doing a great job. But I've got a really good question. How long has Paul been interested in the paranormal and stuff? Like, how long has he been interested? Has he been interested since he was a kid? I mean, I would ask him, but he's not here.
Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is actually a very good question, and I can't answer it accurately. I'm sure he's still watching, and he'll probably pop a comment up in a minute. But when he was in his teens, we lived in a property in Surrey, and we had some very nasty activity going on there. We had a nasty ghost, you know.
Oh my!
And it was. I mean, Paul will tell you himself. Some nights it was so bad. We actually fled the house and sat in the car on the drive. It was, you know, and I went back there recently because I needed to go back just to.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, the
Did
place.
you record it?
The place is due to be demolished.
Yeah, did you record it?
Yes.
I think I've seen it. Yeah, you made a video, didn't you? Yeah.
Unfortunately, the owners wouldn't let us film. So the video was made on the wife's phone. She pretended she was using the phone as a torch. So the video is not very good. But the one thing that did come out of it was I laid a demon to rest, if you know what I mean, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
But so
I'm actually
certainly for Paul, I don't know quite whether that experience has made him interested or a believer or what. Paul will have to answer that question himself.
Very interesting. Obviously, I do plan on having Paul on here one day. I actually might ask him if he's available next week. I don't know what days I'm off yet, so I'll have to message him on Sunday night. Probably Monday morning. Don't want to message him at 12 o'clock in the middle of the night. It's not really ideal. Yeah. I'm sure. I surely sent him a message. He seems like quite an interesting guy. Hold on, got another one here. They have indeed paranormal explorers. I can't show you comment. There it is. No, it's not. There it is. It was there. Totally agree. They've been caught loads. For some reason, my keyboard is just messing up, guys. So explain. That's my explanation on my keyboard.
Does he mean like doing fake stuff? Who we were talking
Yeah,
about?
that's what he means. Gotcha. She's on 51. Oh, you're on 51 subscribers.
Yay! Thank you. I broke 50.
Impressive.
I need to have a party now.
I can't believe how much you've grown. I mean, like, what was you on? Like 20 when you first appeared
It
on here,
was
weren't you?
like 24, 22, or 23. Yeah.
You've gone up fast. You've gone up fast. Let me know.
Yeah, I don't really advertise it a lot. I should probably.
Oh, there
share.
he is. There's Paul. Since we lived in Fairfields.
That's right. That is the house I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh, wow. Nice to see you still here, Paul.
Yeah. In fact, I'll tell you what would be good. If we get Paul on one evening to hear about that haunting from his side, because we've never discussed it. Yeah.
I would love to hear that. Absolutely, I would love to hear that.
Me too. I watched that one.
We both experienced it, and we both know it happened, but we've never discussed it. So I don't really know how it's affected him. But
obviously, I don't want to invite Money to discuss it if he doesn't want to discuss it. That's up to him. I don't want to.
The worst experience probably for Paul was when he woke up one night in the middle of the night with his figure standing beside the bed. But again, that's something he would need to tell you about. And we actually had somebody draw, as he described what he saw, that we had somebody draw it.
That reminds me of a movie, actually. That reminds me of a movie. Then drawing. Have any of you seen Insidious?
Yeah.
I can't say that I have.
Well, Insidious is a movie, and Jason said he's seen it, right? Well, at least draws, doesn't she, as she sees things, and she draws the spirits. Yeah, that reminds me of that. At least. That's quite interesting. That's mad, though, isn't it? That's mad.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah. So no, it's interesting that Paul has said that, because for a teenager, I would have thought it'd have the opposite effect. It would actually put him off, put him off going anywhere near haunted. And I mean, I'll tell you a little bit of a funny story though, if we've got time. You know the World War II bomb store.
Oh yeah.
When me and Paul went there to film the preview video, when we got back to the car, I'd lost my car keys.
Oh wow.
We couldn't get into the car, and not only is it a 20-minute walk back to the to there, I had all the camera equipment. I couldn't do it. I couldn't walk back again. I was knackered as it was. Yeah. So I gave Paul the torch, and he went back looking for the keys. And now, but we had footsteps in that while we were in there. Now he actually went in the building on his own, looking for the keys, which I don't think I would have done. So Paul has certainly got, despite what we experienced in Surrey, he has got a lot of nerve.
That is really, and I'm glad to see that he's actually still doing it. I mean, that would have put me off a story like that. But that's just insane.
I think he's only just joined the team, but I think he's going to be a good team member. I wouldn't say he's fearless, but he's,
Well, I would say right now, as long as he keeps doing what he's doing, he's always going to be great. I mean, every team member and every team who tries their best is doing great, because I mean, I've got a team, right? As you know, in my team, there's 4, maybe 5 of us. I'm saying 4, maybe 5, because we've got one person who records with us but isn't actually part of the team, just appears when he wants to. So I'm going to say 4 of us. And it's hard running the team. So Viv, I understand what it is. It's hard to get team members, and when you do, it's hard to predict they're always going to show up. And it is really hard.
And it's been worse since COVID. I think COVID has changed people's attitudes to life in general.
But COVID for me actually is how I kicked off. The reason I started doing YouTube was because of COVID. I didn't want to be stuck in the house. I wanted to get outside and start doing things, and I've just enjoyed every moment of it. So for me, it was how I began. We got another comment here. Hey, Ghost Wales, I've seen your channel. Remember me?
Demon Detective.
Not too sure.
I can't. But I said I've got a bad memory for names and and
Bad
places. The picture looks familiar though.
I'm glad you're still here, Paul. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I've got to be honest though. Like, your first investigation was the pub, wasn't it? And that was in what month? When did you do your first investigation?
What, in the pub?
Yeah, when was
that? I can't remember the month. It was when we first started. I can't even remember the year now. We started. I only did a video on it the other day. This is what my memory's like. Yeah,
I understand.
That pub was interesting. That was really interesting. And we were meant to go back, but lockdown closed it.
Oh, lockdown's been a hassle. Like, you know Tinton Abbey, don't you? You know the big monastery. Well, I was meant to get that done a year ago, right? Didn't get it done. I did not get it done. I thought, blimey, I almost swore then. Blooper.
I have a question.
Go on.
Go on.
Jason wants to show off a magazine that me and him got put in recently. We got an interview and we got put in a Monster magazine.
Yeah. Go on, Jason.
Yeah, go on. He's excited and he showed it to me before we started.
Oh yeah. I am.
Oh, what's that?
Scary Monsters magazine.
Scary Monsters.
Oh, yeah. Lovely.
I like Scary Monsters.
It's the 50 year
I've actually got something
right?
to show you guys. Have any of you heard of the Zulu War?
What?
The Zulu War?
Zulu War?
Yeah.
I can't say that I'm not familiar with it.
Zulu War.
Yeah, well, anyway, it's a Zulu War. You do some research on it. You might have not heard of it, I'm not too sure, but there's actually pubs named after it, and it's just, I already know details myself, but I got it all written down on paperwork, and this is only because I filmed there twice, right? And this fan who lives nearby me, he's been watching my channel, and he works on the same strip as me. Like, by strip, I mean the same block where I work. So he came up to me today, and he goes, "Oi," and I'm like, "What do you want?" Well, I didn't say, "What do you want?" I just walked down to him. He's like, "You've made a few videos, and you've got a load of things wrong." I looked at him, I thought, "Damn." And then he gave me this big, like, Polly Pocket. I opened it, and it has all information in there, like, printed out on paper, like, from South Africa and everything. And it's like a big Polly Pocket full of real evidence. I'm actually going to put it on Instagram. I'll show you guys later. Just a bunch of stuff, even old newspaper articles from like the 1990s talking about it as well.
About the location?
Yeah, it's about a location. I went to somewhere where the guy there who fought John Fielding, who was the soldier, was buried. I went there and I made a video, 2 videos actually. Only one's released at the moment. And I spoke about it, and I had the information wrong. So I had to go back and make a 3rd video today, and I had to explain everything again. And but it just shows how far some fans are willing to go to let you know when you've made a mistake. But this fan, he was not angry about it. He just said to me, you know, "I'm not angry. I'm giving you this and trying to help you out. You know, you should go back and do it again." You know, he could have said, "I'm going to unsubscribe from you. I don't like that you made a mistake," and unsubscribed, and I could have lost the fan there. But instead, he decides to print out paperwork and helps me get along a bit more, which is really nice of him.
Yeah. So they actually helped you grow. You grew as an investigator. You grew overnight after learning all that stuff.
Well, not overnight. This only happened today. Just you give me today. I made the 3rd video, but the 3rd video isn't due to come out till November. That's only because
like your knowledge of the place.
Oh yeah, my knowledge, my knowledge, yes. Because I went there explaining the story that I heard off the movie. But the guy who taught me a lesson, and my lesson is don't listen to movies, listen to the research.
Yeah.
And I've now learned that I should not listen to a movie. But the internet was saying the same thing.
That's why they have actors.
It is, but the internet was saying the same thing. But this guy obviously knew more about it, and he's obviously been a big fan of it for a while, and decided to help me out. But I'm just glad he actually helped me out instead of unsubscribing.
Today's the 9th, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Today's the 8th.
Oh, is it the 8th? Okay.
Over here it is. Over here it is. I'm not sure about over there, but it's definitely the 8th.
I need to look at the calendar.
Yeah, today's the 8th, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't usually know how long you guys' show goes, but I actually have another thing scheduled. I got to be to. So.
Oh, of course. Before you go, let me just quickly say thank you for joining. In the future, if you want to join again, just have you got an Instagram or Facebook personal account I can add you on?
Yeah, you can just you can find me through Rosie's Facebook or just look up
Yeah,
Jason
look at my
Walker.
friend list. And look
Jason
up
Walker, yeah.
Yeah.
but don't look up his name because there's like a bunch of those. If you look up either through that page or look up my friends list,
Night Terror Collective.
It'll be easier.
I'm gonna do that now. Hold on.
If you just look up Jason Walker, you're gonna find.
I had no idea. I'm ready in it.
I thought you were. I thought I invited you a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah.
5K members. Okay, so are you an admin?
Yes, we're both admins. We're both the owners.
Let me quickly find you there. Search members. I can't believe I was in it and didn't even know. I'm seriously in loads of groups. I'm in loads. Like I'm talking like over 50 groups. Honestly.
I've got the same issue, Jared. I'm subscribed to loads and I don't know who I'm subscribed to.
Exactly. like Jason Walker. Is that you there?
Yep.
Okay. Add friend. There we go.
Cool.
Hopefully though, you should definitely get a YouTube started up soon, or maybe join Rosie's channels. I'm just saying, if you guys do YouTube together and Facebook, there's a higher chance of growing, and Instagram as well. I mean, the only one I would not recommend you going on is TikTok, because that's more funny videos. I'm on TikTok, but I don't upload on TikTok. Like I only ever use that to chat to people. But like the best places for paranormal is either Facebook, Instagram if your videos are short, and obviously YouTube as well.
Right.
That's more than me though, because I only upload them on YouTube. But Jason, thank you for joining, and enjoy your next thing.
Yeah, it was great chatting with you guys, and I'll catch y'all later.
Bye.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Jason.
Okay,
Bye.
Okay.
Bye. See you
Bye,
later.
See you. Okay, is the screen still good? Okay.
Now they were free.
So Viv, you actually wanted, you said you didn't know how many subscribers you had. Let's have a little look. I'm just gonna chat it out for you, okay?
Yeah, I've got to look for a little while.
I'd look for you now. I think you're on like 300 and...
It was around 300-ish, I remember-ish, yeah.
320, wasn't it, or something like that?
I can't remember, 300 and something.
Yeah, it was definitely something. That's what I know. I'm sorry it's taking me a while. It's just my password is 16 letters long. So it's only 16 letters long. So is there ever in case my phone gets stolen, like nobody can easily hack into my phone?
Yeah.
Before I shut it down. Go Centre Wales. Oh wow, you got 343. 343. That's 20 more than I thought. Wow. That's quite impressive.
We're getting there.
You are getting there, yeah.
I'm
I've
jealous.
not done any shout outs for a while. I must do that on the next video, actually.
No,
No, I just hope we can get out there, do more investigations, and bring our viewers and subscribers some good content. That's all I'm looking at doing. Is giving them content is what we're looking for.
definitely. I absolutely understand, because sometimes it can be very, very hard. It really can be.
We've got plans for Halloween. Hopefully, we can do something good on Halloween.
That'd be quite cool. What plans do you have?
We're open to we want to do a live stream on Halloween, which I can do from. I'm hoping the wife will let me do it from home here, because there's a lot of myth, if you like, around Ouija boards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we believe all our team at Ghost Hunter Wales believe they're totally harmless. It's Hollywood that's given them the reputation that they've got. So we want to do a live Ouija board session, really to try and show they don't bring in evil spirits. They don't bring in anything bad. But I've got to get.
What if I tell you I've had experiences with
Well,
Ouija boards?
I want to quickly say I want to really watch that because I haven't used one yet, and I want to use one.
I've got to get the wife to agree to it. You know.
Yeah, the only thing that stopped me from using it is my parents don't want me using the Ouija board. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
So I decided for a Ouija board, I'm going to wait until I move out my house, which is going to be years away. So I won't be using one yet.
Well, the way I look at it is to say my wife is a total non-believer. So I know if I asked her what she thinks of Ouija board, she's going to say it's just a piece of cardboard and it's crap.
Yeah.
So with her having that opinion, she should say yes, shouldn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
That's
be
what I believe.
careful.
That's what I believe. I would say be careful, but I just don't know because there was actually a scientist. There was actually
to me and my whole family from Ouija boards.
I understand. I'm not. I'm not saying that's not true. I'm just saying there was a scientist who spoke out. I can't remember the name. I was reading this off the internet again. I forget. But if you go on the internet and actually read it, it's like if you just search about Ouija board, you'll probably find this statement written somewhere because there's always a statement.
This while we were doing the show, making some jewelry.
Well, basically, there was a statement saying that a scientific statement saying that when you're using the Ouija board, the board actually moves on its own because there's something like the fingers moving on it just moves the planchette.
Right.
That's what I heard. I'm not sure the scientific fact behind it, but there apparently is something scientific behind it, and I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just saying it's apparently a scientific reason why the board actually moves, and apparently nothing to do with spirits.
Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah.
But I don't know what that scientific reason is.
However, have you ever been somewhere, or do you believe in a spirit being able to move an object, though?
Oh yes, I do.
So then they would be able to, if they wanted to, if it was someone that you knew that was around.
Yeah, but then if it was that easy, and the spirits could do anything, I could just sit here now by my laptop and say, why waste £50 on a Ouija board when they can just type my keyboard
because you're
buttons
not
instead?
asking them to.
Yeah, exactly.
When
If
you're
I
playing
asked
a
them
Ouija
to,
board, you're saying, spirits, is there anyone there?
Okay, I just sit by my laptop now. I just I can sit by my keyboard. I can say, spirits, can you type your name into my keyboard?
And they
That's
have
what
just
happens.
the same right to do it. Because
Yeah, they do.
Invited them.
They do, don't they? Right? They do. But why do they only do it?
Ghost.
Yeah, but why do they only do it when you got on a Ouija board? I could stand here and
They
say,
don't only do it when you're on a Ouija board.
Yeah, you hear most cases of that because I know plenty of people who've asked and it hasn't came
I'm
through.
not saying everybody's true story is true either.
Yeah.
They could be full of shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I have stories that I know are true that happened in my family.
Well,
Multiple people in my family from
I've
Ouija.
had 2 encounters of objects being physically moved. So
Yeah.
personally,
But I'm just saying they could move one of those if they can move a cat ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hold on. We got a few more comments. Why are you auditioning Omar earlier? He is real. CJ Fashion fan. I'm sorry that you feel that way. We was only speaking our opinions. That is all.
I didn't say everything he does is fake. I just said I thought some of it was overly.
All right. Okay. I'm just going to quickly say I don't want to block you. I do not want to block you. So I'm just going to warn you.
You can smack me if you want to. I
Don't
don't care.
write anything like that again.
He's entitled to his opinion.
He's entitled to your opinion, but
needs to be put across politely. Yeah.
Yeah, you put across politely. Don't say anything like that.
Everyone's entitled to their opinions, but they don't need to wish.
Okay, I'm just warning you. Usually I would block you by now, but I'm just going to warn you because I can see you're obviously a fan anyway. It says it on your profile, CJ Fashion fan. I'm just going to warn you. Anything like that happens again, you will be blocked. So just be aware of that. Okay, you can. I love opinions, but when you say you will deserve a smack, there's obviously going to be an argument against that.
Well, he didn't say he was going to smack us yet, so.
Okay, no, but
I think that was a bit of humour there, actually. I don't think
he does that, then he's threatening, right?
I think that was a bit of humour.
Yeah.
Oh man. Right, so about the paranormal, one thing I've always been interested in is EMF meters. I've actually got an EMF meters, and
Yeah.
it works. It works. It's worked on a few occasions, but there's sometimes where it just doesn't work, and like it just depends what location you're at. Which again, it's the same with everything. But like, I've always had an answer, and I can show you this. Like, well, I can't show you this. I've shown Rosie. I would show it again, but it's on my Instagram. I'd have to go and log back into that, and I don't feel like doing that on this laptop. What it is, you find it on my YouTube and my Instagram. If you go on there, it could even be on Facebook actually as well. You see me counting down from 10, and as I get to 3, a spirit says 2 instead of me, before I say it, and then says Jared. Very interesting. So I decided to repeat that, and it obviously flashed as well, the K2 flash, because I said, can you flash this K2 meter before I count down from 10? Now we tried it again. This video hasn't came out yet, but it will be coming out again. I was at the graveyard I was talking about earlier, where that John Fjorden was buried, where I had all the information wrong. Well, I went there, and I believe my friend said he's going to count down from 10 this time, and again it flashed straight away. It's only working when I'm saying, can I count down from 10? Otherwise my EMF meter is just doing nothing.
Right.
Like I believe spirits like me at least to count down from 10. I don't understand why that is before they flash my meter. I don't understand why.
No, but I believe in the EMF meter. I believe it's
Yeah, I do
quite a
too.
useful tool. Yeah.
Yep.
I use it a lot. Like I use it a whole lot. Anytime we go somewhere and investigate, we use it.
But it's good when you get an intelligent communication like that, isn't it, Jared?
It is, and
I mean, that's clearly intelligent, and nobody can dispute that. That it's
one thing I did realize. I'm not sure if you've actually seen me explain this on my videos. Obviously, I don't know how many of my videos you've seen, but I did explain this.
Most of them.
If you're holding a K2 meter and you're making a video at the same time, the K2 meter is actually moving in your hand, and sometimes when you shake a K2 meter, it flashes on its own because it's just where you're shaking it. So if you're going to use a K2 meter, always put it on the ground, because if it's holding it,
I've seen this in your videos where you say that you shouldn't be holding it. I personally don't agree with that, because I mean we've been on investigations where we've held it in our hand the whole time, and it's not even flickered.
Yeah, but that depends what that does depend on what
we've had other investigations where
but if you can actually prove it doesn't flash when whether
we're holding it or whether we're not, it hasn't stopped. So personally, I don't think that holding it makes any difference, unless of course you've got a phone that's 6 inches away from it.
No, that's not what I was going to say. I mean, I can show you now. It depends what kind of K2 meter you have. I don't know if you've seen this, Rosie, but certain K2 meters.
When you have, I think.
Yeah, but certain K2 meters, Viv, I don't know if you've actually seen this. They do actually flash when you even move them. It's just where they just like move.
Mine does.
I'm not sure if you've actually seen that, but
not all of them do. Yeah.
Not all of them do. I'm just saying certain ones. But because the fans watching don't know whether it's that make or not, it's always good to have it laid down, because, like, if somebody like me was watching, I know like you wouldn't fake it, but like the people out there who don't know that like this isn't faked on purpose. This is by accident. Like I just said, my K2 meter, if I go like that, I'm filming, it would just flash. And first of all, when I made my first couple of videos using it, I was like, oh my God, this is a ghost. It's not, it's just where I moved it and it's flashed, because it flashes when it's moved.
Was.
No, but it wasn't. I came to realize that some EMF meters do just flash when they move.
Yeah, I think it's the
not all
movement of it and the way that
like yours, like you just said, it flashes all the time. Again, not all EMF meters do. It depends what make you get in and where you're getting it from.
Yeah,
so I've seen loads flash, and like I said, some people just don't know.
Or that may even be a reason that some people don't really like some of them, because the ones that they have used have done that before. I don't know.
All right, CJ Fashion fan. One more comment, you're not going to be blocked. I'm just going to say it now because.
Thank you for thinking we're fake when we haven't said or showed anything that could have been fake.
CJ, I don't understand. Like,
I'm going to take my fake mask off now. Oh, no, it's my real face.
I don't want to block him. He's been watching me for a few months. I don't understand. I don't understand why he's getting vicious all of a sudden. I apologize for talking about
you know.
Huh?
It's nice that he's watching us, though, isn't it? You know, it's
Yeah,
nice that
we're
he's
not
watching
making
us.
a claim of
even
anything.
though he's being negative, it's nice that he's there.
We're not
Oh, wow.
making a claim of anything that could be true or false. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. I understand. So, Rosie, a question
Uh-huh.
for you this time. A question for you. You got different hair from last time. Do you dye your hair every single time you come onto a show? You were black, blonde. Now you got red.
no, you know what I do?
What?
I wear wigs all the time.
You wear wigs?
Yes, I do.
I had no idea.
This is my real hair. The last
Oh,
time you
wow.
saw me, that was a wig.
I had no idea.
So I have no idea either.
Yeah.
I literally had no idea.
It's just a way to change my hair without damaging it really badly and dyeing it all these different colors all the time.
Yeah.
I did a show Monday night and I had a green wig on because it's Halloween month, you know, so I can be weird, but not have to have really, you know, do my hair green. So
No, thank you there, CJ Fashion fan. Don't need any more negativity.
you're not getting any Christmas presents. Santa Claus sees you.
No. Well, I don't think he sees him. I think he just sees CJ Fashions stolen picture. But yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because he's a fan of that person. Okay.
Let me know. Oh man, crazy. Oh man.
What if we say CJ's awesome? What if we like CJ?
Yeah, why would we like CJ?
Then are we still terrible?
I hope not.
I have watched CJ.
I don't really. I know who he is, but I don't watch him. I think I follow him though.
I have done.
How about you, Rosie? I chatted to you loads of times. I keep forgetting to ask you one question.
Who?
Are you ready for it?
Who?
If you could come to the UK, because obviously you've been chatting to me for a while, what would be one location you'd visit?
I don't even honestly know.
Don't know?
I'll probably ask around and get advice what places people go to, what kind of
Yeah.
experiences that they've had, or I would probably just do some research over some pretty well-known locations, but I would want to go somewhere that's very old, that has a lot of history, that you can actually like look up the history of the place and find what happened there. Maybe do you guys have a lot of castles or anything like that, or a pub?
Yeah, we actually have Tinton Abbey, which is a big monastery, which is very, very interesting.
Yeah, I do like castles a lot. It'd be probably cool to do a castle or a really big building that was sort of like that. Do y'all have any like haunted libraries?
I don't know. I haven't seen a haunted library. I don't know. How about you, Viv? Do you know any haunted libraries?
That is actually a good question. There must be a haunted library somewhere, but I don't know of one personally. Maybe
I
we
might
should
have to
try and
look
find
and
one.
see. I might just have to look that up and see, and if there is, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You would have to. I really want to visit an abandoned hospital. The only thing is, at the moment, they're too dangerous. You don't know what things they have lying around in them, because obviously they're hospitals. But what's this?
I think you'd be okay as long as you didn't touch anything.
I need to confess, I actually made a fake videos before when I was doing YouTube. Okay.
Okay, you confessed it, and you admitted to it. I mean,
I don't see anything wrong with doing fake videos, so long as you let your viewers know that they're fake.
yeah.
But when you're passing it off as real, then that is what I disagree with.
Exactly. The only mistake I've made in my videos recently, these videos haven't released yet. They are going to release. I don't know what the reactions are going to be, but I've been taking too many friends in my videos, and my videos are starting to turn in from paranormal investigations to sort of just us having a laugh in the video. It's just fun. They don't mean to be like that, but because I've got too many people on the investigation, like usually it's just two of us, right? As you guys know. But I've been taking three of us, and because that extra person is there, the other person's chatting, and all of a sudden they're making jokes at each other. And all of a sudden, I check my phone. There's like 30 minutes gone by, and we haven't even hardly done an investigation. We've just been joking around. I've made like so far.
You'd have to start slapping them if they start chatting. That's the answer, I think.
I know. I've currently made 10 videos like this, almost. So I don't know how the reactions are going to be. I don't know if the views are going to drop for a few weeks or so. But I'm just hoping that I've actually had a word with my team. I've said that in the future we need to stop laughing and joking around because we're here to do a video. joke and laugh outside of that. But at this point, there's going to be a few videos coming up that just are going to turn in from an investigation to something stupid. But there was something I also got to mention. I recently had to get rid of a team member. I had a team member joining me. His name was Michael, and I don't know if you saw this, but I put a post up. We found a little gun. Now, this gun actually looked real, but I found out it was actually a BB gun. Now, this gun was actually placed down by a team member of mine for me to find it in my video. And I thought, if you're going to fake my video, I don't want you in my channel. So I've had to actually fire a team member, which isn't good. But that video wasn't actually a ghost hunting video. It was a Randonautica, which is why he decided to
they
put it
sound
there.
like they were too busy trying to have fun and really think it out.
But I understand trying to have fun. But if you're going to do that in my video, then you just basically ruined it. That video is still going to release, but only on unlisted, because I don't want to put something, because obviously now I know who's put it there. I don't want to put a video up confusing people. So I've actually had to get rid of him. And unfortunately, that video will be coming out, but only on unlisted for people who want it. And that will be written down as entertainment, although that was not meant to be the way it was, because I did not want that video to be faked. But unfortunately, because it was still a video that I want to release, because it was my first time using Randonautica, it's still going to release, but as unlisted, which means only people who really want to see it really bad can watch it. But that's the only part that I've been really pissed off.
Did you say you used Randonautica?
Yeah, it was Randonautica.
I
don't like the app. I don't like the app too much. I've only used it once. I'm not going to use it again. Probably
I don't know how to use it. I don't.
It just gives you a location, and you go there, and apart from my friend putting down a fake gun, there's nothing to find.
I've never used it. I did have it on my phone. I only installed it last week. But I've never used it. I wanted to try it, but never got around to it.
Yeah, like I just said, apart from my friend putting down a fake gun, there's nothing to find. Because if he didn't do that, I would have found nothing. But I just thought I'd come clean about that instead of releasing it, making out it's a real video.
Do you know some people that used it? They asked to find a dead body and they really found one.
Well, I've seen YouTube videos, but I suspect they're all fake.
Yeah.
No, this was on the news. This was like they called the police.
Yes,
they didn't know it was a dead body.
I know the one you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
they found a suitcase and they called the police, and there was a dead body in it.
Yes, I know the one.
Again, no need to insult you, but there was an oh my gosh video of him finding a suitcase. Now, where does he get that idea from? It makes you think. You just mentioned it. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. He found a suitcase. Funny enough, what did you just say?
Yes, it was a guy and a girl, I believe. They were near the beach, and they found it near a beach.
It's mad.
It's sad. Who knows how long that person was dead that was in that suitcase, and nobody knew that they were there. I watch a lot of reality and like criminal investigations and stuff like that. So
yeah, so do I. Yeah.
I just think it's really sad when somebody's gone and they turn it into a cold case and no one ever found out what happened to them. It's sad.
Yeah.
When they find the body, it always makes me very happy that at least someone will get closure.
Yeah.
I actually think faking a video is best for popularity.
Well, it might be for popularity of the wrong kind of people.
Yeah. Depends on what person you are.
Yeah, Lewis, the one thing I will say on it is, yes, you've got a more entertaining video because you've got a lot more going on. So it probably will be more popular than the boring stuff that we tend to knock out, which is real. If you don't mind me saying that, because let's face it, unless we've got a really good investigation, there's not an awful lot going on. So yeah, I agree with Lewis there. Because there's lots going on, because they're faking it all, their videos are going to be more popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been tempted to do a fake one myself, I must admit.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
right.
could do like this is a fake versus a real video. That would be cool.
Well, I've actually got, like, guys, you see my profile picture, right? Is a picture of me and another guy in a purple top, my YouTube profile picture. Well, I'm replacing that soon. I took a new picture today, and it's been replaced either tonight or in the morning. Because that guy who's in my photo, he hasn't been on my channel in over a year, and I've still got it as my photo. And I've been thinking, why am I doing that? Because if it's a new member, with the channel. They want to see who and if it is, and it just looks so confusing. So I've actually replaced the phone. I'll actually show you guys now. Here, hold on, where's my phone? I don't know where the hell my phone is. There it is. I got two phones. So yeah.
I thought you were showing us a dog.
No. Let me get it for you.
I will tell you this: if you put a dog in your video, you'll get more popular too.
How come?
We did that when we went to the bomb store.
Yeah.
We took the dog with us. Yeah.
Bring a dog on your hunting, and you'll get more watchers, and you'll get more popular. I'm telling you.
No, we do intend to take the dog on any occasions that we can. Obviously.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, they reckon dogs are sensitive, and I'm curious to see if we ever get that situation where the dog can sense something that we can't.
Okay. Yeah. Right, so this is it now. That's my new profile picture. It's the same sort of style, but it's taken somewhere else. And there we go. Yeah. I apologize for the middle fingers. I just always tend to do it in my photos.
Who is that guy? Which one is he?
You haven't seen him yet. He hasn't been on video yet. He's made 4 videos, but they haven't been released yet. They are going to be released. Yeah, it's he's my friend.
Well, I know you told me his name because I followed him on YouTube. I think.
Oh, you did, didn't you? I think I remember that.
Or Instagram.
Instagram it was, yes. Instagram. That's it.
But I don't remember his name.
Excuse me just for a sec. I'll be straight back, okay?
Okay, that's okay. Oh my. Guys, not sure what's happened there, but Rosie's gone now. All of a sudden. Not sure what's happened there, guys. Hold on, guys. Not sure what's happened there. Honestly, guys, I do hope hopefully in the future we'd have Viv and Paul on at the same time. I'd like to investigate the team. Becky did say she'd be happy to join a live stream too, which would be really, really good. I'll get to your comment in a minute, Lewis. This looks quite nice what you said for a fact, actually. So I'm actually going to forget what you said earlier. I'm just put my phone on charge because it's very, very low. Okay. I don't know where Rosie is going, so yeah, she just kind of disappeared from the live stream very, very weirdly. Oh no, there she is. Okay. Hello, Rosie. Where'd you go?
Oops. Hey, I had a phone call. I I needed to take it, I guess.
Yeah. I wasn't listening to that. There you go. Where'd you go?
I have to go pick up my daughter.
Oh, do you? Okay. Okay. Bye to you, Rosie. I'll catch you later.
I'll be on again sometime though. Just send me
yeah, we're doing another show next month. The next one I'm hoping just to have Viv and Paul on, chat to the team in general, Ghost Hunter Wells. But I'll be sure to have another video soon to have us all on again. So thank you, Rosie.
You're
and
welcome.
enjoy your day.
Nice to have seen you again, Rosie.
You too. Y'all both have a good day.
And you.
Bye or night.
Bye.
Okay, so Viv, obviously just me and you now, so
right.
A good few questions I can ask you now. If you've reached 1,000 subscribers, you've probably been asked this by Tom, but Paul just agreed he would join next week. That's good. That is good.
Yeah.
In the comments. I was going to say, if you guys reach 1,000 subscribers, would there be a certain location you go to celebrate that? Because there's some people like to see special videos, like 1,000 subscribers special. Like, where would you go if you're going to celebrate a video?
I've not thought about it. Is the honest answer to that. I mean, we have discussed going to the Ram Inn.
The Ancient Ram Inn. I really want to go there. Is that what you're doing? Yeah, I really want to go there.
That is one place we've discussed. But we've not, 1,000 subscribers seems so far away at the moment.
It seems far away, right? But think about it this way: you can reach it much faster than you think. It only took me 4 months. It took me 4 months.
Yeah, it's.
However, though, it took me a year after that to get 2K.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, I don't promote the channel as much as I probably should do. I'm not aggressively promoting the channel, which maybe I
mean,
should.
well, I didn't understand. I mean, luckily to me, when I first started, it was going slow at start. It was going very, very slow. But I met this guy called Jared King. Now, he actually had more fans than me at the time. He
Right.
shared me out. Now I've got more. But yeah, he had more than me at the time, and he shared me. So I've kind of just taken over him. But I'm still trying to help him. He's still doing very good. He's got 700 subscribers now, and he's doing really good. Jared King TV.
Because I've seen other channels do really well if the Shape has featured them.
Yeah.
Because occasionally the Shape will recommend a channel.
Yeah.
And I've seen channels thrive once the Shape has promoted them.
Yeah.
Quite what you've got to do to get the Shape to promote you, I don't know, but
I heard though, he did actually have a podcast with Tom once, didn't he? But I don't know what happened there. It was all going ahead, and all of a sudden,
it didn't come off.
No.
I asked Tom about that.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Strange. Very, very strange.
I did ask about that.
Obviously, though, I don't know why, because obviously I haven't spoken to Tom. I actually saw Tom today, funny enough. But again, we don't mention him on this channel or something. I'm just going to avoid the conversation. But the Shape. You're going to go on an interview with Tom, but then I hear Tom wasn't interested in having him on. I was like, well, why? Because this guy is he's just good. He's good at YouTube. Tom does podcasts, right? And again, this is not to insult Tom, because obviously I know me and Tom don't exactly get along right now. But my question is, why would you have somebody on the channel who's not just new to paranormal? When you want somebody who's been doing it for a while and got a good few thousand subscribers, maybe can help him out? I mean, why would you turn down that offer? I don't understand what was going on there.
I mean, the Shape could have been a big boost for Tom.
It really could have.
As it would do either of us two. If you manage to get the Shape on the live stream like this, it would, it would boost,
Honestly, I have thought about emailing him, but my channel isn't really a podcast channel. The only reason I've got you and the others on here is because obviously we're all panel investigators who know each other for quite a while. I'm not the sort of guy who just contacts somebody who I haven't spoken to before and be like, do you want to come onto my channel? I'm not that sort of guy, because the Shape would be like, who are you? Why are you interested in me? And again, it's just, I've always had people on the channel that I know.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually quite pleased you've done this tonight, because it's something I've been thinking about.
Yeah.
I think it might be good for other paranormal investigators that do YouTube to have live streams like this, and sort of give each other a boost,
Well, that's what it is, because obviously at this point in time, we had 4 people on here. Now, if everybody was to go and share this, not only am I boosting you, Rosie is boosting you, Jason is boosting you. And if you was to share this, you're boosting me, you're boosting Jason. It works 4 ways. It doesn't work one way. It works always. Because my fans, some of them might know you, your fans, some of them might know me. But the majority of them, a lot of them do know you. I know Rochelle definitely knows you, because she said to me she's very excited. She hasn't came on here tonight. I'm not sure where she is. She did say she's going to watch. Maybe she's busy. But I suppose she will watch later. But she is actually a huge fan of yours. I've actually seen her in your comments a few times, but I've been chatting to you. You know Rochelle Easton, the Bosch fan?
Again, my memory's letting me down, but
that's okay. Anyway, I know Rochelle. She's been watching for quite a while. She watches your channel quite often, and she was going to tune into this, so hopefully she really enjoys it. But as I was saying, we've got fans that watch us both, but then we've also got some that don't know who I am, some who don't know who you are. And when those subscribers see, they kind of rotate, so they come onto both channels, they watch me, they watch you, and that's how people grow. But unfortunately, not everyone's always interested in doing live streams.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I'm just hoping that me introducing the non-paranormal content to my channel doesn't put the ones that love the paranormal off.
Yeah. But it won't put me off. I guarantee. I'm going to support you everywhere I can.
We're not shying away from the paranormal. Nothing's changing. This is why I emphasised in that video. Ghost Hunt Wales isn't going anywhere. You know, we're carrying on.
Yeah.
We've got Carnarvon paranormal researchers set up in reserve, and
Yeah.
I say that is myself, my wife, and Paul. So if ever we've got somewhere to go and we can't get the team together, it will be done as Carnarvon paranormal researchers. That's the only difference.
And that's why I'm so happy about you guys doing that, because it's just good how you've done that as well. It's good to always have a backup, like, you know, your wife and your son. It's good. But
Yeah.
the question
Plus,
is, I was just saying, yeah. Go on.
other advantage is that if we get another lockdown, we won't be so restricted because we're in a bubble, if you know what I mean.
Oh well, trust
See,
me.
when we had this other lockdown, the group was so dispersed, the team members were so dispersed, different households couldn't meet and all that sort of thing. We just couldn't do it.
I absolutely understand. We're talking about a lockdown. When the first one started over here, like, you know, that's how we first grown. But when the coronavirus got really, really serious and it was spreading really fast, I had to make a decision that I can't film with people, not only for myself but for other people as well. So I actually filmed on my own for quite a few videos, and I actually didn't enjoy that.
I watched your videos, yeah.
Yeah, I just couldn't get used to it. I don't like filming on my own. I just don't like it. Now if I film with somebody, I always do it with someone. I can't do it on my own no more, because every time I try, I'm scared of making a mistake, and if I make a mistake, I got no reason why I made it. I prefer somebody there with me than on my own.
Because
I can show you.
You don't edit your videos as such, do you?
I don't edit them for one reason. Well, more than one reason. First of all, because I'm too busy. Well, I've got a job. I can't always have time to go on my phone and edit. Second of all, I've been told by fans they actually prefer my videos not edited, because they want the original footage, and if I don't edit it, they know that I haven't gone on there playing about with it. So again, it's also respecting people's wishes. So it's kind of good, because I don't have to do it, and some fans don't want it done. So it works out both ways again.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, the problem we have with that, we can be on an investigation for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
And obviously we can't put up a 3 or 4 hour video.
I understand.
So we have to...
Oh, no, I understand what you mean. I have made cuts in videos. I've made some videos over an hour. Like today, I was at an investigation today for 2 hours, but the video is only 30 minutes long. So I do make cuts, if that's what you mean, but I just don't edit them. I don't just go somewhere and record for 20 minutes and like go off on my way. That's not what I do. I just cut out the bits that we don't need, but like maybe the bits where I'm just talking nonsense. So yeah.
Well, obviously, you know, if our subscribers wanted unedited videos going up, I'd be quite happy to do that. But the edited version would still go up, because some people like short videos.
Yeah. We
found long videos tend not to do too well.
It's the same with me. But I'm actually going to show you something. This actually might help you out as well. Actually, actually give you something to actually go off. So as you know my YouTube channel, of course.
Yes, of course.
I'm giving you guys a sneak peek right now to my videos. I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so my most viewed video is 2.1 thousand views with and that was only 17 minutes long. And it turns out my other video was almost an hour, but people actually like it because it had 1.6k views. So it doesn't matter the length; it just matters on the investigation. Like if you went to the security inn, there I did cut it down into shorter videos. But if you went to the security inn and made an hour video, and somebody else made a 20-minute video, the videos would still get watched, because it's just the location you're at. It's just popular.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I agree. The location...
But then if you went somewhere like I don't know, to a little I don't know, tree where somebody hung themselves, committed suicide or something, because I have done a few like that. If I made that an hour long, nobody's going to be interested, because it's loads of reasons. Nobody's ever heard of the location. They're wondering what on earth you're talking about. They're not really interested because it's no proof whether it is haunted or not. So if I go to a location like that, I usually keep my videos very, very short.
Yeah, no content and location is important. Yeah,
it is. That's one thing I do definitely agree on, because I know plenty of people who can record for hours and not get no views, and other people record for hours and get loads. I'm like, how do they do it? But that's that's just my opinion. Like,
yeah. See, we started doing what I like to call small investigations.
Yeah.
Where just myself on the camera and one team member goes out to a random location. As you say, it could be a park where somebody's under themselves or something like that,
Yeah.
or somewhere even where we don't know whether there's been any suicides or deaths there, just to see what we can find. And I'm finding that they're not actually getting that many views, so I'm going to knock them on the head, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, they're nice to do. They're quick and easy. You know, you're only out for an hour. And you've got a 20-minute video. But I say I don't think they're that popular.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But as a family, like, you said, I got one question for you. Like, this is going back to your time in Fairfields, I think you said it was. You said about your son, you know, obviously he had that experience. How about you? Like, how come you're still doing paranormal? Like, did that put you off at all? Did you think about like being put off by that, you know, by that haunting you were still talking about, or
No,
what made you want to continue?
It didn't put me off. I can tell you exactly what started me on the investigations. I used to run a shop in Bangor, and we had the CCTV was catching things that we couldn't explain.
Yeah.
And so I put these CCTV images onto YouTube to invite people to comment, see if we could find out what was going on. And that is what really got me into the investigation side of it. I'd never thought of actually investigating before, and I didn't realise that I was actually investigating there by getting CCTV and trying to capture stuff. I was investigating, but I didn't realise I was doing it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So that is really what got me started on this and the YouTube channel, was what we caught in the CCTV in the shop. And those videos are on this, they're still on this channel, on our Ghost Hunter Wales channel, for people to see. And they date back to even before Ghost Hunter Wales was born and even thought of, you know.
That is honestly.
But also, I've had experiences myself that, you know, I know are real. I know I experienced them. I know they happened. But I can't explain it.
That's one thing I obviously feel quite sorry for people for. Some people, right, they say they obviously have experiences, but then you get these people who just don't believe in paranormal. Like, oh no, you haven't. But like, they just don't know, do they? Like, some people just don't believe in paranormal whatsoever, but they just don't know until they've experienced it, do they? They just have no idea. Like,
No.
I know they're just saying what they think, but that actually bugs me because I know plenty of people who just don't believe in spirits, and I'm like, well, that's your opinion. But when you tell people that what you've seen, what you've heard is wrong, and that there's no way they heard it, like, it makes you feel insane. Because when somebody says that to me, I feel insane because I know what I catch in my videos, and when somebody says you fake that, I'm like, what? No, I didn't. No, I know what I caught.
You're describing it to a T there. That's you know. But I mean, I'll be honest with you. Even my belief gets shattered when we do if we do a couple of investigations and there's nothing happening. My belief gets shattered. You know, I think that, you know, there's nothing there. You know, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
But then I have to think back to the experiences that I've had that I know are real. And these are the sort of experiences I'm wanting to get evidence of. I'm wanting to catch on camera. I'm wanting to get recordings of so we can show people. But they're not happening. They're not happening when we're investigating, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just, I honestly can't believe it. Like, I just don't know how to explain it. But like, most of my friends, like, as soon as I started doing paranormal, I lost a lot of friends when I started doing paranormal. I lost a lot.
I can believe it, yeah.
And I've made a load more since, and I came to realize that the people I've made friends with since are my real friends, because they actually support, and they, you know, instead of unfriending me or blocking me. They've actually supported what I've done instead of telling me what I'm doing is a lie. Like, even if people didn't believe it, to go out their way and block you and all that, it just makes you think, well, these people, they can't really support you in general because they're just blocking you because you're doing what you love, and it's just wrong.
So,
I mean, I've even been like joining groups like I think you've mentioned this as well. I joined the Urbex group before. As soon as they knew I was paranormal, they kicked me from it. Like, it's mad. Like some Urbex groups, like Urbex and paranormal, they're completely different. The category is almost the same because sometimes they go to the similar places, but get mistaken. Urbex does not mean they support paranormal or they watch paranormal or anything like that, because many of them, they hate me.
Look, I found a brilliant website that it's an urban exploring website, and there's loads of people go to these derelict places and they post photos of that. It's a brilliant site, and I joined that because I thought you get some good content here,
Yeah.
And I did my introduction, and I explained that I was a ghost hunter, and they refused my introduction and said I had to rewrite it.
Oh, is it?
That they do not support anything to do with paranormal, which to me is a shame because it's such a good site.
It is, and it's just wrong because I've also usually when I get a friend on Facebook and they're interested in paranormal, I say to them, I say, obviously this is also another reason why I grow so fast because on Facebook I got like 4,000 friends now, and I'm trying to cut that down because a lot of them don't even speak to me. I'm like, well, why am I even friends with you? But I've got loads on there, and like if I see somebody who's friends with me, not everyone, but if I see somebody who's friends with me and they do paranormal, I think, okay, I message them, I go, this is my channel, I do paranormal investigating too, would you mind sharing your channel with me and maybe we can support each other, right? Well, I made a mistake sometimes of mistaking people for urbex. I said to them, can you subscribe to me? I subscribe to you, and we can support each other. No, that's it's a bit cheeky, but it works. People will subscribe to you that way, and I have made many supporters from doing that. But this one guy who was doing urbex, he blocked me. Again, I don't understand why, because blocking people makes no difference, because he's supporting somebody's YouTube channel, not block them over that. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just not. Hold on, we got a comment here. Dylan, okay, Dylan, no problem. I don't really matter what you say, Dylan, because you say you what you want. Chloe Small, got to agree there. Thank you there, Chloe. And
Chloe,
paranormal is real. Thank you there, Chloe. It definitely is. You see, paranormal fans out there who do believe in it, but some people, they just don't. It is a shame.
And I'm sure the paranormal fans that are out there do understand how difficult it is to actually catch the evidence.
Yeah, it is.
It's not easy. If anybody's thinking they can grab a camera and a microphone and whatever and just go, no, you can't. It's really hard work.
Yeah. The only difference is between my channel. This is the part where my channel sometimes, as you can see, if you look at my views, they can go to 800 sometimes, and sometimes they can drop down to 300. Sometimes they can go back up to 700. I've noticed why that is now, because in videos where I'm actually catching stuff, the views will go up because somebody might say to another fan, look, he's caught this, and then they'll think, oh, I'll go and check that out. The views are obviously going up. But then what I'm trying to say is, with you upload videos with mostly of stuff that you've captured, right? I upload them anyway, so if I captured evidence or not, I just upload it because I just think people should have the investigation since I recorded it. Now, if I catch nothing, my views, sometimes they can even reach down as low as 200. And for a channel with 2,000 subscribers, I'm ashamed for that, because I should be getting at least 500 views weekly on every video. But then as soon as I start catching evidence, my views shoot up to 500, 600, and sometimes they go 800, and then eventually they go over 1,000. And that's how my channel has been. And I know what I got to do is just keep the videos not too long, not too short, in the middle, but good. Like, I can't make them good because you can't fake activity, but I just got to keep them good. But the reason you see my views drop occasionally is because I haven't captured anything. Like, I mean, if I have a look at my channel now, let me quickly have a look. Explain to you what I mean. Ghost Hunters XX. So obviously people prefer to watch a video where you've caught evidence, and you know,
Of course, that's what they want to see. Yeah.
yeah. That's why my views sometimes go down as low as this. I'll show you now. So obviously I was saying to you about my videos at Scared In. That's the most popular, again, because of the location I'm at.
Yeah.
But then I made some videos like a week ago, right? I got 600 views on one of my videos already over a week. So that is good. Within a month, I'm expecting at least 900. Then a week to a month is a big difference. Now, if I can earn 600 views in a week, why can't I earn 600 views in a month? I had a rumored sightings on this mountain, but because I didn't catch anything, my views dropped from 600 down to 400.
Yeah.
That's only a 200 drop, but that 200 is actually a lot of people who haven't watched.
Yeah.
But then a month ago, then I also had a video on 900 views. 900 views in a month is good. That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
And I actually caught something in that video. It was actually a location that was originally my highest viewed location for a certain amount of time. So YouTube analytics, they work very strange, but it's something I really do look at very closely. So I mean, when I go to this, right? Okay, this is mentioned in Tom, but it's not mentioned in Tom person. This is thing about him on the channel. When I first had Tom on the channel, we had 1.4k views, right?
Yeah.
That was 4 months ago. The second video we bring him in, we drop this big. This is a big drop. We drop from 1.4k views down to 620.
That's more than 50%.
Yeah, we dropped like 800 views.
Yeah.
That was just an absolute shocker. That was 800 views. Like that's 60%, 55%. It's just I honestly can't believe it. And then we dropped from 620 down to 593, and then we dropped down to then we went back up to 653, but it's not really much of an improvement. Then the last video of Tom was 514. So people went from being so interested to seeing Tom that eventually they didn't want him on the channel no more. It went down to 514. But I don't understand why, because at this point, me and Tom was getting along on the channel. We was actually doing quite well. I don't understand why that was, but my views just went down completely. That's one thing I can't get my head around.
So I hope I don't have the same effect.
That's okay. That's okay.
How many viewers have you had this evening? Do you know?
Have you got this evening? We reached up to 8 earlier, but we've gone down to 3 now. So thank you to the 3 who are still watching. With live streams, we usually get we've had 11 people on at once a few times. But again, tonight isn't really busy. None of my moderators have been on, haven't they? I think Christina's came on, but we usually have like 3 moderators on every single video. My moderator's not even here tonight. I'm professional.
You'll obviously get them in the views afterwards, so yeah.
No, my moderators have to be here when I'm live streaming, because we've had a few trolls here, haven't we? So usually when we have a troll, they'll delete the comments instead of me doing it. But there's Paul still here, which is good. But yeah, it's crazy. Usually we have moderators here, but no one's been here. Well, yet again, this video hasn't been announced. It's just been made.
Yeah.
But no, we usually reach up to 11 viewers a stream. So tonight is actually quite shocking. Probably because I called it Paranormal Chat.
Yeah.
But again, every time I make a live stream, the views drop. I mean, if I show you this, again, they still get watched. I'll actually tell you now. So far, we've probably had about 30 views on this altogether. 30 people. My live streams usually, so my paranormal investigations usually reach at least 400 views, and usually tend to get to at least 1,000. My live streams usually get average on around. I'm not going to use that one from example. It was only a month ago. They usually tend to average on. Let me check again. Let me go down to next one. They average on around 300/400 views, which again isn't a lot because it's just a live stream. But 400 views for a live stream is a lot, because if they're going to watch the full hour of us talking, that is pretty good.
Yeah.
But again,
No, go on, you carry on.
the highest viewed stream I had was interviewing Aiden, who's filmed with Oh My Gosh. But again, you would understand why that's a high viewed stream,
Yeah.
because he filmed with Oh My Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, we've also got somebody else here, Christine Arbel. She's a moderator, so thank you. We have got a moderator. I'm here. Sorry, I'm on the road with my parent. That's okay. That's okay. Usually, my live streams actually get watched after I live stream because people come on saying they're late, so they don't want to stay, which again is understandable. But you really can't pre-record a live stream.
No, you can't. You can't.
No, so. But I mean, you're not new to podcasts, though, are you? Because you've done quite a few with Tom, haven't you?
I've done a few with Tom, and I've done one with somebody else. I can't remember who that was, but somebody else invited me to do one. Can't remember who that was. But I've done that one.
So, what would you say about podcasts then so far? Would you say they're interesting? Would you say?
No, they are interesting. I don't like them when they go on forever. You know.
Oh no. This one is actually.
Hour.
Yeah, an hour is good. This one is actually ending in 5 minutes, so don't worry about that. It's ending when we reach. Yeah,
it is a nice time. Yeah.
Yeah, an hour is a good time. Yeah, this one is ending on 2 minutes anyway. As well. I was just about to announce that.
Tom would give us a break in the middle of it as well, which I thought was quite good because you know.
So we actually have breaks. We actually do have breaks, but I just fucking forgot. We usually do have breaks. I'm sorry for the language, but we usually do have breaks. We usually have them. Like if you go back on my previous live stream, we actually had a break. That was actually an idea that.
It's been interesting tonight. It's been nice meeting face to face and talking to you like this. I do hope we can get together for a collaboration.
Yeah.
And I'm interested in doing more of these, maybe with other paranormal research groups that are also on YouTube.
Well, I know some people that I can probably contact for you if you're interested. Like I don't know if they'd let you on, but I know a guy who also does a radio podcast. He's actually a good friend of mine. I haven't been on his show, but I have had an invite. But I don't exactly want to go on his podcast because the views aren't exactly high. But because it's a radio podcast, it might give you the chance to go on there. Like I said, his views ain't high, but he does get some viewers who might be interested. But it is a radio podcast as well, so I think you're on the radio. I'm not too sure.
Okay. I don't really understand. I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna have to look into this podcasting business because it's something I would like to do more of.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at ways of promoting the channel. You know, I'd like to get the viewers and subscribers up, get more comments in from those viewers and subscribers is just as important. So we know which direction we're going, whether we're doing it right, whether we're doing it wrong.
One thing, absolutely, I understand. Well, one thing for me is that bear in mind, I'm not a podcaster. I've only actually wanted the show because we're all paranormal people. Usually, a podcaster is somebody who isn't paranormal, who just wants to find out about it, and you know. But because we're all paranormal, I just think chatting to each other in front of these people is better because we all have knowledge on it.
And we've all got the same audience as well. Yeah,
and we also have better questions to ask. Like if I was a podcaster, I'd be asking you, what do you think of the paranormal? You know, how long you've been doing it? Those questions don't matter. The questions that matter is like, what's your opinions on certain devices, and you know, like people who podcast, their questions are slightly different.
Yeah.
Obviously, the main aim of having you on here tonight as well was also trying to help you out because I do know that you've been struggling to get some subscribers.
Yeah.
So you know that's why I'm inviting you on here.
Well, the last one I did with Tom, which was last Sunday, I think. Yeah, last Sunday, I think. He was concentrating on the filming that I did with this TV company. He wanted to know.
I heard about that. Yeah, I have heard about that.
He wanted to know all about that, which of course I can't give too much information on it because it's hush, you know. But in a nutshell, yes, this TV company approached us. They wanted to film with us with a view to making a series to go out on one of the Freeview channels.
Yeah,
we did it, and we're now waiting to see if anything's going to come of it.
The reason I didn't ask you any questions
podcast material, in my opinion. But there you go.
I do understand. The reason I didn't ask you any question on that is because I actually already know because I watched your recent video and you explained it in the same one. Your recent video a few days ago. I watched it. I was actually on my break in work and I watched the video and I heard you explain it, so I thought, why ask you if I really know?
No, we
I
can't.
mean,
I can't say which TV company it is. I can't say what Sky channel it is.
Yeah.
What Freeview channel it is, and we're just not allowed to give any information out on it. And the videos that I put up where we filmed with the crew, I've had to edit very carefully to make sure that none of the crew or their voices are in the videos.
Yeah. But I definitely want to see that anyway. So, like, if it does come out, I'm watching it. I can guarantee that. But yeah, that's the only reason I didn't ask.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Plus, I know every subscriber is going to be on here now, and like, if they do subscribe to you, they're going to find that out in your recent video anyway. So, what's the point of me asking you if they can find it out?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I actually I didn't watch that podcast with Tom that you was on. I used to watch your podcast with Tom, but because obviously you know me and Tom fell out, I didn't watch it. But I do know you was on his show because I am still subscribed to him. I still get his notifications. But yeah, I didn't watch it.
I don't get his notifications. I don't know why. I used to get them. I don't get them anymore.
What do you say?
I used to get his notifications. I don't get them anymore, and I don't know why.
I'm not too sure. I got notifications on, but they always come in late for me. So the podcast you had with him, I think it came in 2 days late for me. So I was like, just a stream to go to Wales. It's kind of mad, but unfortunately, to be honest, me and Tom, we had a good thing going. I don't understand why this has happened. And
but these things happen. Sometimes there's no more reason for it.
Yeah, these things happen, and I just feel sorry. I don't want to feel like an idiot because these people here, like tonight watching, we've had a few fans here. We've had a CJ Fashion fan, Demon Detective, Lampsey, Garcia, Paranormal Explorers. These were all fans of Tom's once, and they've just all left him. And I feel bad. In a way, I feel like I've stolen them, but I haven't because they've been subscribed to me since day one. So I haven't.
It's their choice as well.
So. Yeah, it's their choice because I've said that I've never made a video saying unsubscribe from Tom Roberts. Unfortunately, he did lose 80 subscribers when me and him fell out. That's nothing to do with me. I didn't make a video asking them to subscribe. It's their choice. But I honestly respect him. I respect his podcast. I really hope his podcast do go further. And I actually did quite a few podcasts with him. And I was, as you know, his first appearance on a podcast. It was actually last November the 1st.
Oh right.
Yeah. So we did do quite well.
Yeah.
But who knows what the future will say? Everybody falls out.
It happens. It's life, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's human nature. Life. Human nature.
It is. However, though, if the show is about to end, but I do want to say
I've got to get ready to get the wife from work anyway. So.
Oh, that's okay. So I'm ending at the right time. That's good. I do want to say thank you for joining. I definitely want to have you and Paul on here soon. That'd be really good, and speak to Paul as well.
I think Paul would be interesting. To be honest with you, yeah,
that'd be definitely good. I did speak to Becky as well earlier. Rebecca, your team member. Yeah,
would you be interested in coming on?
That's what I was about to explain. I sent her a message the other day. She saw it, didn't get back, so I thought she wasn't interested. However, she sent me a message earlier, and she said she's sorry for not replying. She's down for it in the future. So I assume Rebecca will be on in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, I say she's got a lot going on at the moment. It does actually. It takes a.
Yeah, I did think of that because usually when people
reply to me sometimes, so
yeah, I did think about that because usually when people don't reply to me, I usually tend to go and unfriend them because I think it's just quite ignorant. But I did think of that. I do know she, did get through personal issues, and I did give her a chance to reply, but she did. So I'm glad that's it's been good seeing you, Jared. Look forward to joining next week. Also, I subbed to your channel earlier. Thank you there, Lampsey. Appreciate that. If you got Facebook, I'm Jared Roberts. Or if you got Instagram, I'm Jared Roberts 17. I'll try and find you, but I'm not sure of your second name.
Paul doesn't use Facebook.
He doesn't use Facebook. How about Instagram?
Use Facebook, no.
It's okay.
I don't know if he has Instagram.
It's okay. If we do, I'm Jared Roberts 17. But if not, thank you for subscribing. And I would subscribe back, but you don't look like you upload on that channel. So I'm subscribed to Ghost Hunter Wales. But if you do upload, let me know. So I would subscribe to that channel as well. Just doesn't look like it with the profile picture because it's not been changed. But thank you for watching, everybody, and appreciate it. I'm just gonna say now, case anybody's watching this on repeat, the description will have the link to Vivian's channel and Rosie's as well. And also, as well as that, they will also have Rosie's Facebook group. And I don't know, I might add my Facebook group into it. I'm not too sure. But yeah, all of you have a great evening and stay safe. And Viv, as always, I'll see you next time.
Okay, thank you for having me.
That's okay. I'll see you.
We'll
Bye.
chat again soon. Thank you.
No problem.